Hey, beautiful creatures. Welcome back for another reading. These readings are, or this reading, this one right here you're watching, is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, anywhere in your chart. If you felt called to this video and don't have those in your big free, maybe there's a message here for you. Let's take a look and find out. So, hey, hi, Sag. How are you? Let's get started. Okay, so interesting. The first card is Chipmunk and Laurel with success. Scorpio also have this, so maybe there's a message in that video for you. But I do feel like you're... Okay, this is a different message from Scorpio, honestly. So again, if that resonates with you, go watch the video. If not, I feel like you're squirreling away good deeds. Like you're just being kind, Sag, and like doing the thing, and it's just like kind of like squirreling up favors. I don't know. It's really interesting, but it's like good. It's good. It's like not in any way like you're not like doing it for that. It's just like you're just going out in the world, being yourself, being nice to somebody, holding the door, making somebody's day, and 111 on the timer. And people are taking notice of that. You're like saving favors for a rainy day. It's just weird. It's beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful. And Laurel, right? That's a sign of victory, success. So it's good energy for you, Sagittarius. We have ayahuasca with rebirth. Ooh. Very, very powerful card. So it looks like Pluto, Saturn, Neptune are its rulers. And in it, we have lots of different symbolism. I'm really drawn to the snake, though, out of all of it. It's like shedding a skin. Like, with 5, we just drop the zeros. With 50, we just drop the 0, representing 5. Positive change. Rebirth, kind of like the death card, right? So it's like releasing old things to let new in. Making space for this new creation. There's actually like a little baby here too. So that could be like if you are trying for kids, a good omen, or just like creatively, right? That means like creative as well. And I'm just noticing this like jaguar in the corner. And like the jaguar, the panther, like those kind of animals, they just represent, again, a clearing of whatever is no longer serving you. And just like almost like it looks like a little 4-leaf clover. I'm not sure what it is. It could just be like a speckle from the paint. But to me, it looks like a little 4-leaf clover. So I feel like this is, again, a lucky kind of the spirit. Like spirit is encouraging whatever it is for you, Sagittarius. We have indecision, unknown, unknown. Very interesting. They look the same. I feel like you go through, if that makes sense. It's like you see, it's like both paths, fear. It's like you go through. And maybe that's where the indecision is coming from, is like because neither option, and again, whatever this is, and this could be just like a little side message and not really to do with everything else. And again, take it if it resonates. But if you are faced with like a fork in the road or like a crossroads situation and neither of them feel right, perhaps neither of them are right and you create your own path. But again, I feel like that might be a message for a very specific person. So hope it finds you. If it's not yours, leave it for them. The next card we have is wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now is the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Beautiful owl as well, which is again another sign of wisdom. Interesting. So, how is indecision, wisdom, rebirth, and success all connected so far? I just kind of guided to the number 8 on the card indecision. I just feel like it has a lot to do with your inner success or your inner journey of who you are, whatever that means to you as an individual, Sag. We have discipline, time. As a fiery sign, I feel like patience is not your strong suit, but maybe something you should learn along the ways with all this wisdom you have. And lastly, we have Libra, finding a balance within something. Okay, I don't know why. What I'm getting from this card is finding a balance within something before you become a slave to it. Does that make some sense to anybody listening? And with time, discipline, maybe it's like a situation you're spending too much time with that's keeping you from success, that's causing a little bit of indecision. But you're better than that. You're wiser than that. So make sure you just create boundaries and a balance with whatever it is that is for you. Okay, Sag? Let's go ahead and get some tarot cards. And more shuffle for Sagittarius. And there she go. Okay. For Sagittarius, please. Okay, let's see what these are. We have the 8 of Wands, the Chariot, but it's interesting because the Chariot here has more road posts this way, that way, unknown with the indecision. Interesting. The Hanged Man. So let's just talk about these first. So I feel like there's some sort of communication. And again, this could be just getting real with yourself, right? Some sort of communication that before you can move forward needs to be had. And I feel like, again, perhaps it's with someone else. She's alone, but there's so much in the background noise. I just feel like it could be with someone else still. But before you're able to move forward and feel okay about whatever that situation is, whatever that, I don't know, conversation, those words need to be exchanged. It just kind of has to be done for you to find that balance, right? Because the Chariot to me is moving forward with balance, and she's got this little side color here. So, like, obviously, balance is needed for your little buddy. But the Hanged Man, right? It gives you a good perspective. Like, if you've ever felt trapped in a situation, you hold the key. It's like technically she's trapped to her own broom. She can fly away at any time. She's not actually chained to a tree or a post or anything. You have the 7 of Swords, the 10 of Wands. Yeah. Honestly, I'm going to wait a second before I read these next couple cards because these two talk about feeling exhausted, trying to fit into a box that's not shaped for you, Sagittarius. Like, you're wild and free. You're the learner. You're the teacher. A fire sign, right? I don't think you're meant to be put in a box. This box is not for you. You're feeling tired. You're feeling defensive. And I think, again, finding balance and whatever that is before you become a slave to it. Yeah, don't become a slave to that energy. That's not great energy. And then lastly, we have the King of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and the Empress. Those are great cards. So we're mastering our emotions. We're figuring out what's important to us, and we're just kind of staying in our own lane about it. We are still exploring and being curious, but in a way that we're attracting the opportunities that are like best for us instead of chasing any opportunity that shows up. Does that make sense, Sag? I hope so. I hope so. We're gonna get this, I think. Oh, maybe not. Ask for more cards. Okay. So what I want to know, I guess, for you, Sagittarius, is how can you find balance in whatever the situation is for you? How can Sagittarius, these two cards, and this one, two. Okay, so how can you find balance in this situation? By resting, by speaking your truth and standing your ground. Again, boundaries are really important. Yeah, I feel like, again, staying true to what you believe in, making plans for the future, and working towards them. 1% each day is better. It gets you further than nothing, right? So I think that's kind of the advice there for you on how to find balance. And whatever your situation is, it's going to be different for everyone. So, okay, I'm just kind of being general with it. But yeah, it's like your cup's been a little draining in a situation because you've been trying to do something or stay in something that's like past its expiration date. But you'll figure out how to refill your cup soon, Sag. Lastly, let's get some of these. The universe has your back cards. We're going to get 3 cards for Sagittarius, please. All right. So we have, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is the highest good. And lastly, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings are below the triggers. So, Sagittarius, I hope those resonate with you. And if they don't, again, leave them for someone else. I love your guts and gross bits. Have a great day.